Oh, I need you to be here.
Say less, I'm in there like Smoother. You know how we rock.
Let's go. My homeboy Rio is in town. He's on his gangster shit, and I definitely need his help.
And to me, a bad boy is a nigga who don't take no shit, period.
Drink it, let me get a shot. What's it is?
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Okay.
If you not leaving, and Milan right here, where the hell I'm supposed to sleep at? Because it's supposed to be our room. I was like, what we gonna have to do?
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Special guest Rio, the star from Bad Boys LA on the Zeus Network. Also an artist. Rio, what's good with you, man?
What's going on?
Nothing much. You in the A, man?
Yeah, I'm in the A. Yup.
Said it's Sunday fun day.
It's Sunday fun day. Inside Sunday fun day.
For real. You at your spot?
Yeah.
How long you been living? How long you been living in Atlanta?
I've been in Atlanta probably about, I want to say about 4 years. Before that, I was in Miami and I stayed in Atlanta before that. So all in all, probably about 7 years before now, probably like 4 years.
For real.
5 years up.
So let us know your background, man, like your birthday, where you was born and raised. I know Tennessee, but for the people that don't know, just speak about your background and coming up like life before TV.
Okay, so I'm originally I was born in Chicago, but I was raised in Memphis. So I'm from Memphis. I mean, before I done stayed in Chicago, Memphis, and Miami. I went to school in Miami too as well. I'm a Pisces, my birthday in February 27th, 31. I'm in the A now, but I really be between Atlanta and LA, of course. That's how I ended up on, Bad Boys LA. I'm an artist, most of all, artist over everything, whatever, but also an entertainer. I do R&B music, rap. I do it all, really. I write, really, for real, for real.
How long you been into music like your whole life?
As far as being into music, yeah, I've been into music my whole life. I didn't start really getting creative and doing what I know how to do probably until after high school, whatever. Like, I was still in like little talent shows, but I didn't really get into it until after high school.
I got you.
But I've been into music since, yeah.
I got you. So what's your favorite like spot that you done live? Like Miami, like Atlanta, Tennessee, Chicago? Which one you like the best?
Well, I'm gonna always rep my city first, so it's gonna be Memphis off the top. But as far as like outside of that, it ain't no place. It's almost like with Atlanta, it ain't no place like Atlanta. Like you can come to Atlanta, you can get whatever you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You're not really like if you go to New York, you're gonna get New York. You go to Miami, you're gonna get Miami. So if you go to Atlanta, it's like you're gonna get a little piece of everything. So I would say Atlanta, but I also like Miami was cool for Miami,
Yeah.
As of now, I gotta say probably Atlanta after Memphis, as far as like the experience, the turn up, the fun, what you can run into, all that. But I love LA too, though.
You like LA?
Yeah, I like LA. And it's funny because every time I say this, everybody like, you like LA?
Yeah.
I like LA because to me, LA, like when I go over there, it's just something in the air. It's like everybody grinding. I feel like everybody trying to do, everybody in their motion of what they trying to do and what they got going on. So it's like, you got no choice but to go over there and get, you know what I'm saying? If you that type of person, you got no choice but to go over there and get in the mix and do what you got to do. Atlanta can kind of be a facade.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, you know what I'm saying?
See, Atlanta like Black Hollywood. Like I live in Birmingham, Alabama, so I'm like right down the street. So we always like back and forth in Atlanta, but I just feel like it's oversaturated, but I fuck with the A.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I fuck with the A. The A can get you in trouble though, but I fuck with the A. It's it's something to do every night of the week. But it's really what you make.
When did you run into Milan? When that friendship started?
I've probably been cool with Milan since 2015, maybe 2015, 16, something like that.
You met him like in Atlanta, LA, or?
We met in we met through a mutual friend in LA actually, and we all went out. Everybody went to the club, and then that's how we ended up getting cool. I think it was like both had a hostess. It was something like that. It was like it was definitely in LA, and it was like around 2015.
So was like you coming on to Bad Boys? Was that something that was gonna happen from the start, or it really just happened because of the situations that was taking place with the room, and he felt like he was being pressed?
So it wasn't it wasn't nothing that was gonna happen from the start. Because to be honest with you, that wouldn't be nothing I would try out for.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't have did no auditions for that. Somebody would have had to like, bring me on that type of way or whatnot. So as far as like it just happened how I went, yeah, it pretty much happened how I went because of the things that took place, whatever had took place, then that's when I was called on to finish off, whatever they had going on or how they,
So how you feel about? I see on Instagram, and I'm gonna stand behind you with this. You got Mr. Ratings, and like, how do you feel like you got your just due and your flowers from like how you turned the season up? Because I personally, I didn't watch the whole Bad Boys season. I did watch when you and when you and Jonathan thing happened. That I watched that and not finish it off like while you was done.
As far as they go, whatever it has to be, definitely did not. It's a clout thing, you know what I'm saying? So it was based off who had the most clout, and this is who we gonna make look like this, and this is who gonna make look like that, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. So I'm gonna get my flowers anyway because I'm gonna plant my own seeds. But but as far as like from them or whatever, credit due, of course not. Of course not.
Do you feel like you was used?
Used?
Yeah.
It was a use type situation.
I guess.
They got more behind them and stuff like that, like so they can do better at what they're trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can do better at what they're trying to do or whatnot. But definitely, that's what they do. They won't. Everybody should kind of know coming on there, you're kind of used for something, but it's a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you're gonna play a certain type of game. You know what I mean?
So when you got the phone call and Milan was basically like, they brought somebody new in, which was Jonathan, and he felt like Jonathan was trying to press him, and you basically just said, "Shit, say less." That's really how you was walking behind like Milan in real life, on TV, off TV, like just hands down, or you knew at that point you signed up for a job and you was just finna get it cracking.
So the phone, they narrate a lot of different type of stuff. So we had 3 different whole phone calls. I said 3 different things each phone call. They picked what they felt like fit into whatever they wanted to fit into. You know what I'm saying? So however it played out, because mind you, we do all our professionals at the end. So however it played out, then they narrate it. I mean, whatever happens, they narrate it how they want to do it or whatever. So when I got the phone call, yes, he did come to me. He was like, he felt like they was now everything's shifting. He they was gonna jump on. He don't know what they were trying to do. Somebody came on the show trying to take the room, or whatnot, and he brought it to me like, well, as an opportunity to be on the TV. There's no plan to come on here and this was about to happen, or you about to do this, that, and third. It was like me getting on TV. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you bring me on. But I do got you. If I see something that I don't, that won't, fuck with, whatever the case may be. And so, go ahead.
Was the party actually lit or not really? Because you walked in, you was like trying to take shots, you was dancing in one scene. Like, was the party really fun, or y'all just?
The party was actually was okay. It was straight. I don't know what they put in that liquor, but the party was straight. They had like strippers. It was a good little. It was a Hollywood type of party. You know what I'm saying? A LA type of party. But mind you, I was only there for about like 15, 20 minutes, and then that's when our scene came in.
So at that point, the thing you're talking about is, I think Jonathan just went up to the room, and I guess Milan peeped it, and I guess he told you like, y'all go up there.
So I guess he came in. How they made it look as if he came in and he looked and seen us, then we seen him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see him until he was upstairs. Walking. All the security guard was up there, and I was like, and Milan was like, oh, Jonathan going up to the room. He was like, let's go up there, whatever. So we walked up there. A couple of us walked up there, but they closed out anybody who wasn't on the scene or whatever.
Gotcha.
And then, so he went up to the room, and then that's us walking into the room, and then the scene starts. You know what I'm saying? Then it starts from right there. So what you see, it really started from right there.
So you asked him to give you a shot, and I think I heard an interview or probably saw an Instagram post that you had met Jonathan like once in passing before the TV show or something.
So I mean, I knew him through, we got a mutual friend or whatever, and I knew him, and you know, I just probably seen him a couple times. We speak, what's up, and I actually had seen him probably 2 days before that, or he seen me. He woke up and was like, "What's up, Rio?" We spoke, like that, and I was like, "What's up?" Ooh, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we walked in, yeah, I did ask him for a shot because even though I was briefed or somebody may have told me, well, this is what happened. He coming in here doing this, woo, woo, woo. I'm not gonna just go out when nobody tell me. I gotta see what's going on for myself. You feel me? So me taking a shot was really like, okay, let's take a shot. Ooh, because I, you know, it's about to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Me chiming in once I heard when I think he said Jonathan was like, you already know, to Milan. So I was like, you know, I looked at Milan, I was like, well, what you already know?
Yeah.
Or what you already know. He was like, this is gonna be my role. So to me, that already let me know, okay, all right, you is coming in here trying to take something because it's you know, it's not your own.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, you know, you got that sweater on and I'm telling you, I like that sweater, so you know, we can share it or I'm taking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
it's like that or whatever. So then, you know, that's how that went.
I was finna say because I had you know, I was rewatching just to catch up on it. And I was like, I don't know, Rio. I don't know if Jonathan was really finna fight you because when he got up, he was still kind of pressing Milan, I feel like.
So he was pressing Milan, but you pressing Milan and I'm here with Milan. So anything that go on in this right here, this thing that's right going on right now, is going to have something to affect me because they have already called me as if they already set it up as if, you know, I'm not done. They already set it up as if I'm coming here with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not the type in real life. I'm not the type. If I'm with you or we cool, we know we friends, we came together. Ain't nobody getting hit first, none of that. You know, it's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's not even an opportunity for nobody even to pop off first. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how it played out or how this person did do this, I just know how I rock, you know? So it was a press, it was no press towards me, it was a press towards him. But mind you, they set it up and called me as if I'm sharing the room with Milan.
Yeah. I guess
So if he's in the room for Milan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how you think the fight went? Because I see it a few different ways. I see people saying that you lost the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I think you was in there with him. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like Jonathan probably, it's a clear size difference. It's a clear height difference.
Mm-hmm.
But me personally, do you feel like you did your shit? Because I really like watching it. I don't just feel like you got, like, I really feel like you was.
I feel like they ain't let me do my shit. So I feel like, you know, it's a lot of stuff clipped out or whatever. It wasn't set up for me to look good. They don't know me. I'm just a nigga off the street.
Yeah.
You know, this is a celebrity hairstylist. He know me a lot. You know, they didn't know that a lot of people know me or whatever the case may be. But to them, I'm just a clickbait. I'm just a nigga off the street. So they wasn't gonna let me do my shit, whatever the case, whatever. The first fight, when we fought, they broke it up. As soon as I, you know, was getting my, it'd be so fast, but as soon as I was getting,
because it looked like when y'all fell, you was falling on him, and then the security's kind of like knocked you to the side.
Now you onto something. So as soon as I was getting up out the corner, they broke it up. The security guard jumped on me.
Yeah.
The other one just grabbed him. As we fall and they blinking it out or whatever, and somehow they make me fall, and I would have fell on top of him, but they twist. You know, it's TV.
Yeah.
They're gonna make whoever look like, you know, this, that, and the third, which is cool. But right after that point, that's when I knew, okay, I see what y'all trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on. You know, okay, I see what y'all trying to do. I see what y'all what's going on or whatnot. And then after that, it was just what, you know, it just was what it was. The second time we fought, I'm not the type to sit here and try to explain, oh, this is what happened, you know, this, that, and the third. But they sped the clip up. It was a cameraman in front of us that, I mean, in the middle of us when we first swung, that did like this and made me trip and fall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They edited the shit out that slide. You know, they do all type of shit.
Yeah.
So I just knew that, fuck all the fights. I knew that it wasn't set up for me at that point.
Yeah. Like you said, they brought him on and he had like, I'd say probably more clout at the time. So they wanted it to work in his favor, is basically what you're saying.
They wanted this big beef they wanted it to be between him, the two people who had the clout, Milan and Jonathan.
Yeah.
So Jonathan would have came on and been able to, if Jonathan would have been able to come on and do, and because he already knew how it was set up, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So regardless, it was gonna be Jonathan taking Milan's spot.
Yeah.
And he was gonna beat Milan ass and
Yeah.
take his spot. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it was, people was mad behind the scenes or whatever case be that I came in and turned it up, how I turned it up. No matter how they made it.
It looked like you're the only one that wasn't scared to keep rocking out with his ass.
Probably so. All them some scary, probably so. All them was scary.
How did that feel about how did you feel about Milan after that? Like you didn't feel some type of way, like damn, like he ain't standing on no business, or did you just clearly you know him outside of TV, so you probably already know like his real temperament, his real like how he really get out. I don't know, but from
I wasn't fucked up. I wasn't too fucked up about, you know, I wasn't too fucked up about nobody not jumping in or whatever the case may be, because that wasn't needed. Because whether you jumped in or not, they was gonna change the narrative. Oh, y'all had to jump, you know, however they wanted it to go. So it wasn't too fucked up about that. It was more so don't bring me in no situation to exit your way out and act like you had nothing to do with it and thought that you was gonna get out scotch-free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's plenty of shit you could have did. You're a businessman, you're on TV. It's plenty of shit you could have did. Guess what? When the security guard was all on me, hold me, you could have get the fuck out. You could have did a lot of shit to like change the, you know?
Yeah.
But you were so worried about not wanting this person, Jonathan, to feel like you had anything to do with it. Because that's how shook he had you. Or whatever, I guess. You know?
How you felt about, because I think on one of the episodes you said you don't like fuck with the police. Was you mad that he kind of called the police? And in the bush scene when he was hiding in the bushes, did they really edit that a certain way that it didn't really happen, or was he really is a spade a spade?
I don't think it could be a spade, but I don't think he was up there because there's a lot of stuff that they edited with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was sitting on the bushes at the time of nothing, watching nothing. You know, he did probably jump over, go call the police or whatever he did. I didn't know at the time I didn't know if he really called the police or who called the police, or I didn't know if this was just a part of the
show,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the heck going on. I just know that I can't have no run-in with no police at that time.
Yeah. You was in some trouble, man.
Huh?
You was in some trouble already.
But regardless, I'm not running. I don't want to have no run-in with no police. I don't even want to have no, you know.
Yeah.
None of that. So I wasn't too, I mean, I don't know why or if or what happened tonight when he called the police or whatnot. I mean, certain people, that's just what they built to do. That's you know.
Yeah. So about the chair situation, how did that happen? Like from start to finish, I know in one of the scenes he said that you hit him with the chair first and he took it from you. And I think I heard you say that you didn't you had the chair, but you didn't hit him with the chair or something like that. So what really happened with the chair scene?
So mind you, the night before, all right, so you know, everybody got to keep, when we came in, you got to keep your phones and shit, you know, at the table, you got to keep your phones and stuff up front and sign like a paper and shit. But Milan had got my phone, you know, to mark the room, got my phone and was like, no, your phone going up here with my phone in the room. Ooh. So I guess they had Jonathan up in the room, he was able to steal the phones. So the next morning we went and got some more phones. We went and got, you know, we both went to go get our new phones and shit. So when we came back, I was up front talking on the phone, like in the little, it's like a little area right here. I was on the phone. And as I'm on the phone, I seen Jonathan hit the corner. And I seen two other niggas that's with him hit the corner and come in. So, mind you, I'm all the way in LA. My mind ain't really been set on what just happened and how this about to go. So I'm really not, cause shit like that would never happen. No, at no other time. You know what I'm saying? So he come in the gate and I see him. I was like, who I was on the phone with was a mutual friend. I was like, there go Jonathan right there. And I started laughing. Because mind you, I'm not fucked up about nothing that happened within the house. It's TV shit.
Yeah.
So you did go overboard with you tried to, with the hair pulling and the bite, all the extra shit or whatever. Like you was in there fighting for your life. But I was fucked up about the situation, you know what I'm saying? So it still wasn't like, but when he hit the corner, he was like, I knew that I knew he was coming. So, you know what I'm saying? I threw my shit down, we squared up. Boom, we started fighting. Dropped him. He got back he got back up. Because mind you,
So you dropped Jonathan.
We both, you know how you run up and y'all both hit each other, y'all stumble back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't drunk. The other night I was drunk. I wasn't drunk this time. So we both kind of like stumbled back and he fell, but he got up with shit. Cause mind you, he got two people with him.
Mm-hmm.
So we started fighting and shit like that. And I just was like, as we was fighting, I'm still watching the corner of my eyes and watching them. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm out there by myself.
Yeah.
So I did pick up the chair. I picked up the chair, but I only picked up the chair because it's three of y'all, and I feel like every time I'm about to get the best of him, y'all coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I picked it up. I did not hit it with. I did not hit it with it. I kind of just did like this. No, did I? Hold on, I gotta remember. I gotta remember. No, I popped him with it. I definitely popped him with the chair. I popped him with the chair, and we started tussling over. He grabbed it and it cut my hand.
Yeah.
It cut my hand and fucked my hands up. So I'm just like, all right, he got the chair. I'm about to tire him out. That's when y'all see, that's when it come in on the video because somebody who was in the house was pouring for the window. And that's when you see him chasing me with the chair, me running around trying to, tire him out and shit like that. And then I ended up running in the house or whatever. And then, yeah, I think that's all y'all seen from that part.
So I'm gonna go back because I did forget to ask about this. The second run that y'all had when you went downstairs, you snatched his chain, right?
Yeah.
So how did?
But they wouldn't make that. They wasn't anything. You know what I'm saying, to up me or make it even look like anything. They was gonna, dummy it down or whatever. But I think we don't on, and then he ran up, and they made it like he uppercut me. They tackled us like that. We was on the ground or whatever, and I snatched his chain, and then they was like,
because it looked like y'all was on the ground for a minute. They never would like show us like what was going on down there. So like, what was y'all was on the side of each other? You was on top.
I was on like slightly on top of him.
Yeah.
I was slightly on top of him or whatever, and I had his chain had already popped. And they was pulling us apart. We was on the ground. I was slightly on top of him, and we was just, how you down on the ground like this, and you kind of hitting,
Mm-hmm.
But I was on top of him, or whatever, and they pulled us apart, and then that's when they took me outside and placed me where they wanted me to stand, and it was like, no, you stay right here in front of the little water thing.
When he snuck you.
When he came around the corner and snuck me, and I was just so confused in my head. I'm just like, how I can't get loose, and he able to get so loose.
Yeah. So that was like a real life homeboy that kind of snatched him up and pushed him.
Yeah, we grew up together. Yeah, he from Memphis, yeah.
I got you. So what do you feel like Jonathan overhyped with his hands, or do you feel like he can fight?
I don't feel like he can't fight. I feel like he could fight, but I feel like, I would have to see. I haven't seen him just go toe to toe in a regular, you know what I'm saying, without no security. I haven't seen a long, keep going type of fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like he can fight. He probably is. I feel like I don't know. I'm not for sure. I gotta really see.
Yeah.
But of course, it's more hype. To me, it's more hyped up as far as like the TV shit. But
why you think y'all didn't have a reunion? Did you like refuse, or they didn't offer you enough money, or it was just they were scared to take that risk?
They wasn't offering enough money. I already knew. After the show and shit like that, I already knew what I could do. I already know how I can come. I already knew, I would be that was gonna be the
highlight.
They were trying to act like it wasn't, but that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't trying to get nobody no money. A couple of people Milan wasn't doing it. You know, this Jonathan situation had him shook. He wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to have all that beef and do all that. And yeah, or he asked for another amount of money, I think, but amount they probably wasn't gonna give him.
Yeah. Do Zeus pay good? Cause it's like half 50% of people that's on the network say they do, and then other people say they don't.
It depends on who you is. Just to be honest with you, I was on there for 4 episodes and I got paid more than 5 people on the show.
Oh, that's what's up. Is that because of like that was your deal from the jump, or they just gave you more because of what you do?
So it wasn't my deal from the jump. You know, the person who brought me on the show told me to, you know, ask for this certain amount, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, you know, and I'll just make sure I got some more after the mind you, I hadn't even before the fight and all so that I hadn't even signed my contract, none of that yet. My shit wasn't even in the room yet. My shit wasn't even in the room yet. So they needed, if we probably didn't do that scene, then you know, it wouldn't have been on another 4 episodes.
Yeah. So it all kind of worked out in your favor, like you said.
Yeah, to me, you know, them being already on their platform and at a higher platform, I'm not sure if I already had that, what I would have got on the show.
How you feel about Natalie Nunn these days?
Let me see if I got like a chin thing. I'm just playing. I don't really got, I mean, it ain't really, I don't have no problem with her because you know, she's a female. I don't have no problem with her. What I have a problem is with, it was already set up for us to have a problem. You know what I mean? Like, it's her show. She didn't bring me on the show. Milan brought me on the show. It's not his show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like he probably was getting a little too, he was really, you know, he was probably getting a little too close to the CEO, you know, and felt like he was running shit. And, you know, it was a scene where he hit somebody that Natalie supposedly was fucking with, woo, woo, and then that's when things changed. So he brought me on the show. So I already was somebody who was, as far as her going, you know, looking at like, you know, so it's already set up for like us to kind of have her to not like fuck with me and it's her show. And my issue with her is you're not on the show. So any beef that we got going on the show and anybody arguing shit like that, why are you chiming in? I haven't heard you chiming in, you know, to try to drag me or bring me down. I'm on your show.
Yeah.
I'm on your show.
What about the CEO, Lemmy? You got a relationship with him?
Lemmy cool. I probably, you know, if I was Lemmy cool, I ain't never had no problem with Lemmy. We cool. I mean, we cool. We never had no problem or whatever. Even when I seen Natalie again, it was cool. She was like, yes, Lemmy, like he loves you. He loves you. You know, you came, you know, woo, woo, woo. You know, I just feel like it being her show, whatever the case may be, it wasn't enough credit, knowing that I came and turned the show up.
Yeah. Would you would have did season 2 if they would have asked you? Or did they ask you?
They didn't ask me, but I had heard from other people what had been talked about or whatever, like if me and this person still had beef. And, you know, certain people, like I said, they may not want to run it back.
Yeah.
Because it might have been a luck of a draw. You know, they may not want to run it back or whatnot. And so they didn't really just ask me, but it was talked about, you know, and I heard what was talked about and what was said. The only time that I mentioned anything about the show or said something about the show, like she went online and said I was begging to be on the show. I didn't beg to be on the show the first time, so I wouldn't beg to be on the show the second time. Fair. So I just said something. I just you know, sent her a text message because I heard that. Well, when it was coming out, it was like a little online shit where Milan. My whole thing is you put me in all. If you put me in all this shit. At the time, you know, they wanted me to dog him on my confessionals. They wanted me to. That's what they wanted me to do. But I'm the type of person like I gotta see it play out and see what was really your intentions behind everything to really see what's going on. You know. See if you double back because you started a whole war. Fuck, because me and Jonathan situation, the people on the show, you started this whole thing with what you had going on against the whole Zeus Network.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I see you doubling back after a year pass, and once you think things have died down, trying to get back in good, then we're gonna have a problem. So the only
where you and Milan stand now?
I mean, I'm standing. I don't know where he's standing at, but you know, he cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't. So we ain't no beef or nothing. Just is what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna do a show at one point. What was it with the Zeus Network or something?
I don't know about that. I wasn't involved or a part of that or whatever. So I don't know. He might have been doing something. I really wasn't a part of that.
Did you like season 2 of Bad Boys, or you didn't really watch it?
I didn't really watch it. I watched it. I watched the couple episodes I did watch is because probably 3 of the people that was on there had called me after my season, was asking about it. Should they go on? You know, woo. And I ain't really watched it, so I don't know. I don't know. Did you watch it?
I watched a couple episodes.
I don't know. I watched maybe the first 2-3 episodes when people was texting me like, "Oh, you still a star? You still a star?" They saying your name. You know, they bring you. You know, they saying your name. You still a star of the show. So you know, I had to do my little reactions back to it, whatever. But other than that, I ain't really watched the show. I don't know how the show went.
Yeah, I had watched it because I had wanted to see Orlando Brown, like how he was gonna come on TV, and Prince from Love and Hip Hop Miami. I watched a few, but I couldn't watch the whole season. I ain't really. So how you everybody say that Natalie be cheating on her husband. I think you also accused her of messing with Curtis, and they actually jumped you in the club because you danced over to Curtis and then punched on the man, and they jumped you. How you feel? How you feel about that?
So the video cut off. They didn't jump. I mean, she reached down and grabbed me or whatever case may be. But it's a whole nother video. They're not jumping me in Atlanta. So, you know, yeah, it didn't go. It wasn't. It just that was that little clip of the video of them coming in. So my thing was, you know, we in Atlanta or whatever. Mind you, I had no idea this woman. I had no idea that she was even here coming to the club.
Yeah.
I had two of my homegirls in town, and they wanted to do karaoke and stuff. And I was like, I called one of my homeboys. I was like, he was like, oh, you know, so and so do karaoke tonight. I was like, okay, let's go up there. So when I pulled up to the club, I just heard this voice. I was like, I know this voice out of anywhere or whatever. And we just went in the club, and it was kind of like just in the club. So it was no intentions or nothing or anything from at that point.
Yeah.
I seen, you know, Curtis in the club with them. They always in the club together and whatnot. So, and mind you, I never had no issue with Curtis. We never had no beef. I knew that some stuff had happened because of him, for sure. But we never really had no beef. And, you know, when I was there, I would listen to comments, little side comments. You know, after the Jonathan stuff, Natalie used to make little side comments like, you know, I used to hear all that shit. I used to just charge to the game or whatever. So once we got to once we was in the club, I think I was sectioned over here. They were sectioned over there. She was over here, but then she got with some people I knew they was all right here, you know, in the little section stuff. So to me, it was like, okay, well, I know Curtis, you want to follow me on Instagram. You kind of like was all with them, you know. You seen me, you was staring at me like we was in the club. But for me, I feel like if you feel like there's something or you don't know what's going on, then it's like you in my city. So a check-in, a nod, what's up, you know, to make sure everything's smooth, you know, type shit. But you didn't really do none of that or whatever. And my whole thing is she, you know, do messy shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll be trying to be cool and be nice. She messy. She do messy ass shit. That's how she lives her life. That's how she do her shit. You know what I'm saying? So she do messy ass shit or whatever. My whole issue was I get your grind. I get what you're doing, but you got me fucked up.
Facts.
You know, I'm from Memphis. I don't know. You know, y'all play how y'all play, but you got me fucked up personally.
Yeah.
So I can't. You're a female. You know, you made so much jokes about Jonathan this, Jonathan da. Okay, well, your dude who you fuck with is my size. So let's make that a laughing stock. So
he wasn't ready.
Huh?
I don't think he can fuck with you, Curtis. I watched that video like 10 times, man.
It was funny. Mind you, I didn't plan. It wasn't nothing until maybe I started dancing, but it wasn't no like big, you know, sit out playing. I was just like, because what happened was I seen Natalie. All right, so all this stuff went on online. Boom. Maybe 3 months before that, I seen Natalie in LA. Everybody was in LA. And she was with one of my mutual friends and stuff. So I went up to her, eventually spoke to her, and then that was that. And then we all was sitting out in the lounge area, and you know, she was being her. She was, oh, is that my bad boy Rio? Da, da, da. We sat down, we talked, did a little apology, woo, woo, and we went on about the weekend. And next week, the next day, I was with them in the strip club, all that. And then when the show come out, you go back online. Jonathan made his little hats and shit like that. You go back online and post a video telling us, oh, Rio, is that you? With Jonathan with the hat on. And then you post another video, you know what I'm saying, doing something. But my whole thing is, what is it to you? You're not on the show.
Yeah.
What is it to you? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when the Atlanta thing happened, I was just like, okay, you know, and it just went how it went.
Yeah. How you feel about the whole do you feel like they, you know how you say you feel like they was working against you on the show? Do you feel like they did that with, you know how you say you feel like the security and like the Zeus Network was working against you on the show, like they wasn't in your corner? Do you think the same thing happened to Tommy? What you feel about the Natalie and Tommy Lee scandals?
I definitely feel like that. I feel like, so it was already, from what I understand, they already had a little beef earlier, whatever the case may be. So what I feel like Natalie brought her on there to try to embarrass her, and it's that and third. That's what she did. And then she's on her show and upstage her. You know, some people, I'm pretty sure Tommy got a big check for whatever she did, but it was still brought on there to embarrass her or whatever. So I do feel like that. I say that all the time. I feel like, you know, it was the same to a certain extent. It was the same type of situation. I feel like definitely, like, you know, certain people be lame with a big platform. So they like to bring the popular ones on with real talent and real shit, you know, real shit about them that look good for real, and can move in certain type of ways. They like to bring them on that platform.
Yeah.
Because they really lame as fuck and probably grew up lame and try to embarrass them on that platform.
Yeah, I catch a drift with that. So would you do more reality TV, and how you feel about like now that's TV? Would you do that, or you would you act?
Definitely would act. You know, I already, you know, I'm an entertainer all around, you know. I would do another reality TV show, you feel me? But I would probably, I know that I can do my own shit. You know, I would do my own shit or a different type of show, you know. Now that's TV, I fuck with them because I see how, you know, I see actually to come up. It may not seem like they're on Zeus Network level and stuff there, but they coming. I feel like, and I would go in there. Yeah, I would. I mean, I don't know.
It gotta make sense for you.
Huh?
It just gotta make sense.
Yeah, it gotta make sense.
What about music, bro? I love the song "Sex in the Club." When you dropping some more music?
So actually yesterday I just finished shooting the part 2. So I got the, you know, the regular version, and then I did the New Orleans bounce version of it. So I did I just finished shooting the part 2 video yesterday. So I'm gonna probably drop that within the next 2 weeks, and then after that I got just more and more coming. The song, to be honest with you, like I recorded a song a while back.
For real? How long ago?
Huh?
How long ago was it?
A while. This is just a while. I recorded a while back. And the only reason I dropped it, I wasn't gonna drop that song. I was gonna drop another song that I'm gonna drop next. But I played off what happened in the club. You know what I'm saying? The fight in the club. So after the fight in the club, I did like a little thing online. I guess my next song gonna be blank blank in the club. So, you know, people fighting in the club, you know, shit like that. So I was like, let me just go and drop this Sex in the Club.
So where everybody can follow you at, Rio?
On Instagram for sure, Rio Skot. My Facebook is the same, my TikTok is the same, my Twitter be lit, it's the same. I got everything in my bio that y'all can click on. I got my own website. I'm gonna drop some fragrance line soon. I'm coming with a whole lot of little stuff, so you know, everybody be tuned. But everything's the same on everything. Rio Skot. My music on Apple Music. That's why I'm be dropping everything. It's on iTunes, everything, Spotify, everything.
I got you. You do OnlyFans?
No, I don't do OnlyFans.
Oh, you said something about Twitter. You know how they be on Twitter.
Might be something coming soon. You know, just stay tuned. You know, just stay tuned.
You was like Twitter. I was like, you know, Twitter be going crazy.
Twitter do go crazy. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned.
I got you, man. Well, I do appreciate you for taking this interview, and we're gonna stay locked in with you. If you do anything like a listening party, a video release party, anything, I'm like 2 hours away from the A. So just tap in with us and we'll pull up.
For sure, I'm let you know I'm doing something for sure in December. So I'm let you know it's gonna be online and everything. I post everything on there. But I appreciate you having me.
All right, no problem, man. And good luck on everything that's coming up, all right?
All right, so appreciate it.
All right, appreciate you, man.